This is a Texas Tiger Digs again, and you know it had to come. The Fisher F19 came out a while ago. And you know I'm not exactly a king of buyer restraint, and it's very much like the machine I had a while back, the Gold Bug, and I've heard it described as very similar to the G2. And there was something in the F19 that I really wanted to look at, and it's basically the notching. I look for gold, and that's my primary aim. Silver. I'm going to be dropping down to some of the bigger parks in the central part of the city, and I'm also going to be trying to get a few coins of various kinds, hopefully silver. But at this point, I need. I like and I need a machine that has very good reactivity, because I am in parks. So it's going to be crap, something good, crap. In other words, so I don't know if I described that exactly right, but so I'm going to get the F19 out and actually give it a try. This is not a box opening. I am going to open the box. Let me open the box for you. Voila, that's an open box. I'm going to put it together, and then you'll see it. And you won't really be seeing much until I just take it out and get it in service. I'm going to do some testing. Right now I'm reading through the manual. Yeah, yes, right. I'm actually reading through the manual. I know that doesn't quite mesh with the gender role of males just winging it. And I have winged it before. And I probably end up winging it this time to some degree. But there's some complexities in here, some volume issues, and the notching that I really want to use, and I really got to get a grip on it before I really go out and use it to any degree. In any case, I'll put it together. We'll take a look at it. I'll make a few comments, and then we'll put it away, and then get ready to put it to work. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow. But it will be by the end of this week, and I know you don't know what the end of this week is. This is actually Wednesday evening, so in a couple of days, at worst on Saturday, I'm going to get it out and give it a few, run it through its paces a little bit, and at least see if I can get something of a feel for it. Hopefully it's not too far off the field from the Gold Bug, so it shouldn't be a heavy level of adaptation for me. In any case, I'll put this together, and I'll be right back, and we'll discuss a little bit more. All right, guys. This is quite a period of time between the quote-unquote box opening and the showing you the construction of the detector. The detector has been together for a little less than 24 hours. But I was going to say I was going to take it out for a test, and if I take it out of the box and say I was going to test it, I want to make sure that I got a chance to test it so I could bring my particular point of view, for whatever it's worth, on this particular detector out, and contemporarily, or was it contemporary with the opening of the box? So, with the publication of the opening of the box, or the video of the opening of the box. So I have just completed my test. So this has been out. It's been out in the field. It's not really that dirty yet, but it has been put to work to some degree. So I'm going to compile this with my test results, and I'm not sure if it's going to be a single part or a two-parter. It's all according to how long my test is going to run after I edit it. But we're going to see how it does. Now, there's a couple of things about this. Well, there's one thing I can say about this right now. Yeah, I'm going to say two things. The camo, I'm from Texas, so understand. I understand the love of camo. It's not required on my detector. But I have no trouble with people who do like it on their detector. And I have no trouble with the people who think that camo is a fashion statement. But, it's okay. I took it out, and, it wasn't garish out there. I didn't look like I was going on a military expedition with my metal detector. all in all, not a great picture. But anyway, I'm going to compile this. I'm going to compile my little hunt slash test. It wasn't a huge return on the hunt slash test, but at least it showed me what it would do and some of the little quirks about it. And I will comment on those too, probably after the hunt you see next. All right, you have a good day, and I will be back with you shortly. Video, so now an unboxing video. So I'm going to give this a shot. I'm going to be using this and giving it a heck of a handicap, because I don't ordinarily use this. Of course, it's brand new, and at least brand new in the. So I'm going to turn this on. It is working. So we're going to see if we can get this thing out and going. Okay, we're going to turn it to all metal and do ground grab. $67. That's good. Okay, turn the gain up as high as I can. No falsing. Alright, turn to disc. Going back to disc. Volume, we'll turn volume up to 15. Let me get the disc set first. We'll set it at 50. Turn volume up to 15. Let's go. Gotta admit, I've hit this place pretty hard, so there shouldn't be a lot. Well, you know, you never detect a place out, so there shouldn't be a lot of signals here. Well, that's a deep high conductivity signal there. Well, let's see. No. Here's the first dig with the F19. Okay, now it was too dry to dig. Now it's too muddy. See, it looks like I might have a buckle. So that was a kind of a scratchy high signal, so I gotta get the feel for that thing, but I think I know what rusty metal sounds like now. Let's go.
Okay, that's a roughly in the nickel range. I'm at 5 inches. Let's see if my TRX can reach that at 5 inches. Okay, it's pretty loud for 5 inches, but we'll see. Sorry I'm using these glasses, but they're the best thing for this particular type of test, so as bad as they are. Well, there we go. First coin. Nickel. Cool. It read nickel, and I got a nickel. Have to do better on the plugs. Anyway, not bad. So I know exactly where it is, and I just want to show. It's in the low 60s, sort of moving around. So, and I think my pinpointing is going to show it at about 4 inches. So let's see. And the reason I like the TRX pinpointer is that's 4 inches, and you see the kind of signal I'm getting. All right. Come on here. If I could just get, it was too dry and now it's so muddy that it's grabbing my digger. Okay, there we go. Doesn't sound too hopeful. Doesn't feel too hopeful. It's feeling like junk. There it is. Pull tab. That's around pull tab range, so good. One thing about this F19 is the very subtle signals. I've got it set at volume of 15, so from what I understand, that means I'm getting a non-ferrous at 5, and I mean non-ferrous at 10, and ferrous at more of a level of 5. So we'll see how that's going to work. And this is not fun doing this way. I prefer the handheld cameras where I can just switch them off, etc. But we'll see. So far, just a nickel. But like I said, I've pounded this pretty good, and particularly this area is where I got one of my gold rings. So I'm going to just see how it's going to keep working. Using the F19. I don't think this is going to be a good one, but the heck, we'll try it. I think I got it. Feels like a can. Not a can, but a big bar of what appears to be, yeah, looking like an aluminum, something aluminum, so. It was accurate, just wasn't a very good dig. Range. Doesn't feel too much like a zinc, but it's kind of muddy, so I'm not sure. It's 70 range. I have to look at the reference guide for the readings, but you like to create your own reference guide as you go. So I'm not sure if that's going to be right or wrong, but that was a 70. So I got a couple of coins, so it's becoming a slightly fairer test. In 56 range, so kind of low for what it predicts a nickel would be. So it could be a nickel, and it could be any other amount of trash. I think I might have felt something, so that doesn't feel good. I don't know, maybe. It's not that low. Yep, it's trash. I thought it's a little low for a nickel. It's a good weedy area, so hopefully it'll make getting a plug a little easier. God, it's just so wet now. So there we go. Looks like I might have something here. Getting louder. All right, here we go. Odd shaped pull tab. Around the pull tab range. And it pinpointed off, so its chances are it is a pull tab. See, I lost the signal, so that means it's probably, yep, on the digger. And it is a pull tab.
All right, everybody. This is my little review. I like it. But if you notice in the video, it does sound like a gold machine. It doesn't have the strong hit that we get and that we are more familiar with a park machine. I'm thinking it would be best used with a headphone. Of course, probably most detectors would be best used with a headphone. Now, I had it set at 15. Now, I can set it higher, and it probably could hit and bang a little louder, but I was trying to discern the difference between high conductivity and low conductivity targets, and that's the purpose of that multi-volume setup you've got. You want some more study about this, just go check the documentation. And also, Dirt Fishing has a good video on it, though he doesn't really go into the notch function. I use a notch a little bit, but it's going to take a little bit more time to integrate that. So, so far it's mostly positive. You know, I adjust it to the camo for no reason, and it is light, so it is something I can use like my Deus. I haven't really worked with target separation, so I'm going to be updating this. So this is just a first run through. You know, I spotted that nickel, it worked fine. I spotted another penny. I spotted a lot of garbage, but like I said, I was giving it a very tough test, an area I've beaten up pretty good. So I'm going to be going in some fresh areas, and I'll be using this, and I'll be giving you further reports on how it's going to work. It's Texas Cyber Digs, and I will catch you next time. So, I will probably be using this this F19. Definitely be using it more often, and we'll see what I think about it in the long term. So, you guys have a good time, and happy hunting, and good luck, and I will see you at the next hunt. And I've got I've got a roundup and a few hunts to roll into that, so I'll be discussing that in the near future as well. You have a good day, and I will catch you next time.